Hey guys, Gummerx here. Yes, that is my giant bear. So today we're going to talk about the top 5 locations where the final road poneglyph could be. Some of these are magical locations. Some of these make a lot of sense with the plot and how things are progressing with the story, you guys. So let's get into it. So ultimately, we know where 3 of these 4 road poneglyphs are so far. One is on Zou, one is with Big Mom, one is with Kaido. And we know that these 4 road poneglyphs actually reveal separate locations, and their crossing point leads one to Raftel. So pretty exciting once this was introduced, you guys. It's a great idea. I love that Oda has done this, but he's given us 3 of these road poneglyphs so far, and we're left trying to find this 4th one. And I want to start with Marijois, you guys. I think it's really obvious after we had Daffy's comment. There's this great foreshadowing along with the world government flag. People are looking at this. It is 4 points with the crossing point, kind of looking like foreshadowing for the final road poneglyph and the location of Raftel, kind of like protectors overseeing this area here. And then Daffy throwing in this ever so critical statement essentially on Dressrosa, where he's talking about how he knows of Mariejois' secret national treasure and it would shake the world to its core if people found out where this was. These 2 great ideas are really making people think that the 4th poneglyph is actually being protected by the world government. They have it themselves. It does make a lot of sense. We know that they can be transported. We know that the government would be out there trying to find this 4th poneglyph and protect it from the world because they don't want people to find Raftel and they don't want people to find the One Piece, of course. So this makes a lot of sense, and they could have this treasure protected at Mariejois right now. For the second location I want to bring up here, I want to talk about Buggy, and essentially either his dream and trying to find Captain John's treasure way back in the series could come back out, and maybe this treasure is where this 4th poneglyph is, or essentially this armband that Luffy had during the Impel Down breakout and he ended up giving to Buggy. Maybe that treasure map actually leads one to that 4th poneglyph. That would be amazing, and it'd be great for Buggy to be pulled back into the story. He was one of the first characters in this One Piece series. Everyone loves Buggy here. It'd be perfect if he was able to come back and help find the 4th poneglyph, leading one to Raftel and the One Piece. And the 3rd location I want to bring up here is Elbaf, and it fits in perfectly with the progression of the story. Everyone is seeing this association with Shanks and Elbaf, and we haven't seen Shanks in forever. A lot of people are expecting after Wano we're going to go right into the Elbaf arc, not only because of Big Mom and her association, Usopp and his desire to see all these giants, but also all the associations with Shanks here. If you guys haven't seen that video with Shanks being associated with Elbaf, you got to check that one out up here. But essentially, it is perfectly fitting that the giants could be protecting this 4th road poneglyph, and maybe it is up in the trees on Elbaf, and all of the giants that are there have this mission, and they know that they are supposed to be protecting this ancient 4th poneglyph that is protecting the world from getting their hands on the One Piece. I think it'd be great. I think it really fits with Shanks being a protector, as we've seen him as well, and maybe he's off protecting Elbaf and he's associated with all these giants as well. So I really like that idea. But next we're going to get into the more magical side of things here in the One Piece series, and I'd love for Oda to have one of these next 2 locations be where the 4th road poneglyph is. So at times in the One Piece series, we get very magical. We have ships that are talking, have this personification. We have all these magic abilities that we all love, but then there's also these secret magical locations that are brought up. And at one point, Bellamy actually brought up this Emerald City, this legendary place, this glorious place in the One Piece world. I think it would be great if Oda didn't bring this up for no reason, just to have some magical place never brought into the series here, but it actually does come into the series, and maybe Emerald City is where this 4th road poneglyph is. A lot of people have associated Katarina Devon having some Wizard of Oz associations with her character and her personality, and I think it'd be great to maybe tie in Katarina Devon to the Emerald City, and we find out that's where the 4th poneglyph is. The next location I want to talk about here is also very magical. Nakrowa is this dreamland, essentially. It is the island of dreams. It's where Mont Blanc Cricket was actually searching for, and him and his crew were essentially going out trying to find this dreamland after they found out about the part of Sky Island, essentially. So it'd be amazing if the 4th poneglyph was actually on this dreamland and Luffy and his crew stumbled upon it here. I would love for that to happen. So essentially, I think Mariejois is perhaps the most likely to happen out of these. I would love for Elbaf as well. I think it fits extremely well with the progression of the story, but I also think it'd be really amazing if it was in one of these other 3 locations I talked about here. If it was associated with Buggy, everyone would love that. All fans love Buggy. and if it was one of these magical islands, that would also be legendary too, and it would give Oda an opportunity to further show off his illustration skills, bring in a brand new island just to have this legendary poneglyph on it and have all these magical, just shocking illustrations for us to see as readers. What do you guys think? Do you guys think these 5 are practical? What locations do you think the 4th Road Poneglyph could be that I didn't bring up here? Please smash that subscribe button, you guys. If you want notifications, hit that cute little bell next to it. Hit the like button while you're at it. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day.